Probably won't believe it, but I actually got another flat tire. We're not going to bother showing you. You've seen enough of it today. Hey, what's up guys? So I'm in the sanctity of the tent. We're here at Cape Disappointment State Park and the mosquitoes are hella bad. I'm eating oats in here. Taylor's just gotten back from brushing her teeth and that in the bathroom where there's obviously no mosquitoes. Today we are cruising into Oregon. First day in Oregon, last day in Washington. It's pretty crazy. We have about a 58 mile day to Nehalem State Park. It's a pretty big one for us, but we'll see how it goes. And the weather is going to be like 90 degrees, so it's going to be pretty scorching for up this way. So join us for the tour. Okay, so we've actually had to relocate over to the toilets. The mosquitoes at the campsite are the worst that they've been. And I was sitting in the tent eating the rest of my oats and poor Taylor was getting like eaten alive. So we quickly packed up. I'm like half dressed. Taylor's ready to go. She's itching and waiting. I'm just gonna use the bathroom, finish getting tidied up, and then we're gonna hit the road. So we're about to leave the state park. I turned the first little bit of the wheel and my rear tire was completely flat. I think it's gone flat slowly over the last probably few days since I had that last flat. Probably that little repair I did hasn't completely sealed it, or maybe there's another, you know, little tiny hole. We'll see. Hopefully it stays up. It's possible I got something in the park as well. But I've put a bit of air into it. It seems to be holding. So we'll find out. So we actually ended up putting a new tube on. When I pumped the tube up, it was not sitting right in the wheel, and so the actual tire was popping off the rim, and it was just too difficult to get it to sit right without taking the whole wheel off. So I figured, okay, I'm taking the wheel off, I'm putting a new tube on here for sure. Honestly, every time I've patched, I've had a bad luck with it. I think it looked like it was that patch that slowly leaked off. So yeah, maybe the ones that you glue are better, but you know, for me, new tube. We're gonna go, it's about 7:30. We're just coming past Fort Columbia State Park here, guys. We're about an hour into this morning's ride. Nice flat riding, been a pretty good pace. It was really good to get out of that state park. Wow, Taylor actually went up on the footpath through there. But I chose not to because it was pretty muddy on it. So I better just ease up a little bit for her. Hey, that's a pretty good view to come out to. So we've had our first view of the bridge into Astoria. Not sure you guys will be able to see it. It's just on the horizon there, kind of on the front right. Coming past this church here. Beautiful flat riding. It's not too hot yet. And wow, that is a long bridge. So you can probably see it in the background. That's the bridge into Astoria. Not too sure if it's got a name or not, but one thing I do know is it's super long, and at the very end there's a bit of a climb up and over where the ships go through. So we're gonna go into Astoria and we're gonna do a shop in there. So we'll catch you guys there. Just to try and show you the scope of this bridge. That's how long we're talking right now. Can't even see it at the other end there. This is gonna be awesome. So this is it, guys. About to turn on the bridge. Hopefully the traffic stays quiet. We've got the green. I see a bicycle sign. No bridge on Broadway. So it's a good thing that it's signed though, because cars will be aware and they'll be more likely to be more courteous. Hey, but we do have a little slip lane, a little verge here. Awesome. We're a little bit worried about traffic coming on, but it's actually fine, guys. There's space for us bikes, there's signs. The car's been passing pretty good, and it's actually not super busy. I haven't seen any trucks. So whether they're allowed on this or not, I don't know. I mean, I suppose. Looks like we're maybe, I don't know, less than a quarter of the way across. It's gonna flatten out for a bit now. Taylor's setting a good pace, we're getting there. It's a really scenic bridge. Definitely would recommend coming this way. All right, we're about to start this climb, guys, which is like, Taylor's a bit nervous on this one. Don't blame her, it looks steep. Let's do it. Had to stop up the top here for a quick vid. Taylor didn't want to stop, she's just cruising her way down. Had a little break in the traffic to film this for you guys. How's that? There's a view of the bridge from down the bottom here, guys. Can't believe that. Got down pretty quick, that's for sure. We did it, we're in Oregon. One state down, Washington is done. Oregon is probably another, what, third of the way. California's the biggest state. Yeah.
Ah, we did it.
Here it is, the Oregon Coast bike route. We've seen our first sign for the route and our first signs for the Oregon coast. It's a good feeling, and I've heard that the bike lanes and the roads are really quite good for cyclists in Oregon, so that's a big upside. We're in Oregon, south on the 101. Traffic's definitely picked up on this bridge. It's super noisy. Bridges seem to be the trend of the day. Okay, this is pretty typical. Getting a bit sick of it. Got another flat tire. I just came out of Natural Grocers and I heard it just suddenly burst. We'll have to take it off and see what's going on. Rear again. Okay, so as it turns out, it actually wasn't me. The tube itself has failed. Taylor's gonna try and show you. I've got a little bit of water here. It's actually leaking right where the valve meets the tube. And if I put that in there, you can probably hear and see it bubbling. And it might be pretty difficult for you to see the leak now, but it's right where the tube meets the actual valve stem. Oh, yeah, okay, look, I opened it up. There you go.
Oh my god.
There's your problem.
Whoa.
So yeah, the tube was just dud. This might have been an old one that I found somewhere. So yeah, don't use old tubes, I guess, even if they're in a new box. Okay, so we've changed it now, put another tube on. It was actually an old tube, so hopefully it holds. Actually worked out really good here at the shopping cart holder, whatever. It's actually a perfect bike rack, holds it in a pretty good spot. Well, I might need to go inside to get the wheel on. Next minute, the whole bike comes off. Okay, so we got the bike back together. It's 12 miles to Seaside, and there's 2 bike stores there, one of which is open now, and the other one opens a bit later. We're gonna it's pretty flat, so we're gonna go there. We're gonna do our shop there, and also get some more tubes, hopefully if we can, maybe some patches. Then we'll be set to continue the ride. We made it into Seaside. It's about 12 miles in the blistering heat, but we got a bit of coastal breeze now, which is really nice. So we're gonna go try and find the bike store. Had to get a quick clip of it. It's pretty cool. Looks like a Hot Wheels car. So we just stopped at the grocery outlet in Seaside. Apparently this is a lot cheaper than the Safeway just down the road. That's what the guys at the local bike store told us. We picked up some tubes there. Got a couple for Taylor's bike, a couple for my bike. Also got some of the patches that you glue, because those ones are probably a lot better than the just stick straight on patches. I guess we'll find out. Great bike store. If you're ever through Seaside, pop in. Cool guys. It's called Hayes Bike Store. Sick place. We're gonna get some food here for the next day, carry on to the next town, which is Cannon Beach, and have lunch there. It's only about 7 miles, but then we've got another slog to the Cape, to the state park. It's, I think, 25 miles from here, so say just under 20 miles. So it's scorching hot, super busy, super noisy. We've got about 2 miles to Cannon Beach, and we're finally descending. Most of this has been a climb.
You guys would not believe it. Another flat.
Yeah, and it's literally not related to anything I've done once again. So there was a patch on this, which is fine. We've gotten a little slash in the sidewall of the tyre here. I must have hit something, no idea what, and it's been enough to put actually quite a big hole. Went flat like that, just immediately. Yeah, not sure what I hit. It was just over there. You'd probably be able to find what it was, but it's put a proper hole in the tyre, like I can see through the tyre. Anyway, this is a rubbish tube now because that hole's too big to patch.
Another flat tire, and you would not believe it. It's been a crazy day. My phone is reading at 99 degrees. There's a heat advisory going on through Northwest Oregon, and right now on the pavement, Matt's measuring it to be even hotter than 99 because it's scorching. So we're just slowly making our way bit by bit to our campsite where we're staying tonight. But it's hot outside and the traffic is actually insane on a Sunday. So I think people must be vacationing. It's close to the holidays. But yeah, it's been absolutely crazy today.
So Taylor and I have just pulled into Cannon Beach. There's this big rock out there. If anyone knows what it is, let me know. Cannon Beach is literally just down this way. We're gonna go find a park to eat. That's that for a decent view of the beach, guys. Amazing, that is so cool.
Obviously Taylor had to stop here for a pic. How do you like that view, guys? That'd be Cannon Beach down there, and that big boulder thing, that was Haystack. What do you think, Taylor?
It's so beautiful. I'm loving it.
Okay, so we made it down to Cannon Beach. We're at Tolivana State Recreation Site. Some dogs having fun in the background. We just got the food cooking here. It's a little bit late, it's like 2:30. There's not really many benches, so we're just on the grass in the shade. We're gonna eat and then we'll go check out the beach for a bit, and then yeah, we've got a bit of a slog to the state park still. Taylor's in a pretty bright mood. I'm pretty hungry. Just got the propane on, putting some pasta on in a minute. Got the water boiling. There's a few people around. So this is basically how we eat. Got the pasta, threw some corn and beans in there. Taylor bought this tin of whatever. We're gonna smash this. I'm hungry. Taylor's pretty good though, because she's been eating dates, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm full from dates.
All right, so
but
I'll just
I
eat
can
this.
definitely eat pasta.
No, go away.
anyways.
It's mine. Taylor's definitely posing. Just wanted to show you guys a little setup here. We're not normally on the ground like this, but it's actually been really nice. All the pasta's gone, and we're both pretty full. We're gonna check out the beach very briefly, and then try and keep going to the state park. We've got 17 miles, and if we do that, then we can set up there and relax. Maybe check out the beach there. What do you think, Taylor?
I'm so happy. Food, water, people, niceness, greenery.
So this is the beach that we stayed at for lunch. We were just up in the park, so we went right down here. It's really busy, guys, but it kind of makes a cool atmosphere. Okay, so we're getting out of here. It's been a good little break, but it's already pretty late in the day. It's definitely after 4. Taylor's got some tree sap on her hands. Once she cleans that up, we're gonna go. Check out how crazy beautiful this is, guys. We did not get far out of Cannon Beach. We're about a quarter mile out. How's that?
We just had a fallen rock sign. Was flashing. Oh no! I got another flat.
Alright, so you probably won't believe it, but I actually got another flat tire. We're not going to bother showing you, you've seen enough of it today. But there was a slash in the sidewall, and a rock just punctured right through the slash. So I've now put an old piece of tube on the inside of the tire to protect where the cuts are, and I've also put some gaffer tape on the outside, so hopefully that holds together.
All right, so we're just coming up on a tunnel. There's actually a button to press to go through as a cyclist. So Taylor's gonna hit it. And that's us. All right, you go first.
Look at the sun I've gotten.
So we've just done about 1,000 feet of climbing. It's stinking hot. It killed us. We're almost at the top now though, but we've come into a little rest area viewpoint. Check this out. Yeah, so that's the road over to the left there. And this is the view. We're right on the edge now as well of the cliff. Pretty sick. We're hoping that's Nehalem down there in the bay there. Taylor's a little worried about the descent. I think it'll go down into the forest, so it probably won't be on the edge the whole way. So for anyone who's wondering, this is literally where we're riding. Look at that drop. We must be probably just under 1,000 feet, I don't know. Yeah, so this is it for real. Look at that. Won't be getting too close, don't worry. Whoa.
Kind of blowing Washington away a little. Holy shit, this is nice.
I heard it pop out.
Let's change it up here with this view. Fuck it. All right, Taylor, tell them what's going on.
I got a flat tire. Literally our 5th flat today.
Literally.
Insane.
But the rest were all my rear.
No, it's my front. We were going up this hill, this crazy steep cliff that you see, and then I just heard a big puff of air out of my tire, so.
Yeah. How's this for a spot to change a tyre, guys? What do you think? Give it a thumbs up if you think this is a good spot to change a tyre. Thumbs down if you don't. Okay, tyre is changed. How you feel, Taylor?
Well, the weather's cooling down, so that's nice.
It's a bonus, yeah.
I'm ready to get to the campsite.
I'm sick of changing tyres. I'm so sick of it. All right, let's do it.
I'm tempted to start touring with like a full-size pump after today. This has been crazy. Last time I rode the West Coast, I got about 2 flats the whole ride.
Okay guys, so we finally made it to Nehalem, whatever, state park. We are cooked, or at least I am. I think Taylor is if I am. We've got our tent set up already. I like to just quickly get that set up, feel kind of at home or whatever. They actually have these raised beds to put the tents on. I'm not really sure why, to be honest, but I guess it keeps you off the ground. There's heaps of hiker bikers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other tents, which is a huge difference to Washington. Most of it, we didn't see anyone until that last few camps. We're gonna go straight to the beach. We want to try and jump in before it gets too cold, although I'm not sure it's gonna get cold. I'm still hella hot. I need some water. You got to check this camp out. It's sick. All right, Taylor, why don't you show them the lockers?
Okay, check this out. They have lock boxes in Oregon apparently at the hiker bikers. So you can lock it up, but our lock's too big. And then it also has 2 USB ports so you
How
can
epic is
charge
that?
stuff. Which is like amazing. Like, where has that?
We've got both our battery banks on charge now. And check this out, guys. You got a bike work stand, some tools, and there's even a bike pump, believe it or not. Water spigots there. I think we're gonna like these Oregon parks a lot. What do you think of the spot, Taylor?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, so we pretty much climbed over that just to get here. Definitely worth it for the beach. We can enjoy it for a few minutes before it gets dark anyway. Taylor's going down to the beach and I'm going to join her. So we both just jumped in the water. Taylor actually beat me to it. Do you want to tell them how you did it?
Yeah, I was in the shallow water and I just fell backwards into the water.
It's a little unconventional, but it worked. I dived under a few waves. It feels really refreshing, but the water here is like ice. It's really cold. Our feet are sore.
But it's just like the most beautiful beach actually, and the water was clear and just perfect sunset, everything.
Yeah. We're gonna head back to camp and we're gonna get organised, get some food on. Okay, so I'm showered up. Taylor's just gone to take hers. The showers here are really nice. Definitely beat the Washington State parks. We've got some food on. We're cooking up some rice, as always, I suppose. Probably about 5 cups, I think, and we're gonna have it with some corn. After that, it's pretty much bedtime. It's definitely past our bedtime. We're probably gonna get up early in the morning, so we'll just see how we go. Alright guys, that's it for another day. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you've got any questions. Remember, hit subscribe to get more videos.